Helen Black grew up in a small town in Tennessee. Her parents loved her very much and tried to do everything for their daughter so that she would have everything she wanted. In turn, the girl always helped her mother around the house. The family lived happily until Helen's mother was diagnosed with cancer. While Mrs. Black was in the hospital, her husband visited her every day and brought her her favorite white lilies. Rita was happy with each bouquet like a child with a toy. The family hoped that the woman would recover, but a month later, her doctor called Mr. Black and Helen to his office and said that the treatment was not working. He said they needed to say goodbye to the woman. When they entered Rita's room, John had a bouquet of white lilies in his hand. All day they were talking about everything in the world, trying to remember this day forever. When it was time to say goodbye, Rita asked her daughter to take care of her father and never leave him. The next morning, they were informed that Rita had died at midnight. For John and Helen, this was a real tragedy. The man didn't fall into deep depression only due to his daughter's care. So 5 years had passed. Helen graduated from high school and went to college. She was going to become a translator. She continued to live with her father and took care of him. She cooked his meals and ironed his shirts. "Honey, it's time for you to think about your own life," John always told her. "You can't take care of me forever." "You're the best father in the world," Helen replied to this. Once, when Mr. Black left for another business trip, Helen's friend invited her to go to a nightclub. There, the girl met a guy named Dylan Spencer, who protected the girls from drunken guys who were pestering them. He also decided to walk Helen home. It turned out that the young man studied in the same college. The young people immediately liked each other and began to spend a lot of time together. Soon their friendship turned into a serious relationship. After a while, Helen and Dylan decided to introduce each other to their parents. Dylan was raised by his mother and grandfather. As a result, they invited everyone to a joint dinner at a restaurant. Mr. Black came to the meeting with a bouquet of white lilies. "Thank you very much, I just love lilies," Anna Spencer said. To everyone's surprise, the dinner was held in a friendly, relaxed atmosphere. They all looked like one big happy family, and at the very end, Dylan took a ring out of his pocket and asked Helen to marry him. However, this evening united not only the hearts of the young couple, but also their parents. The fact was that Anna Spencer reminded Mr. Black of his late wife, and Anna herself was fascinated by the handsome, intelligent man. Since then, John Black had been buying 2 bouquets of white lilies. He takes one to the grave of his wife, and the second he gives to his new girlfriend.